Hi everyone, I'm Airier, and today we're going to be looking at another of DWK's Totally Legit recaps. Specifically, this is My Little Pony Equestria Girls Rainbow Rocks, and last time around we saw the shorts he did of it, which were fucked up. Let's just be honest, it was kind of fucked up. Very. This time around we're going with the actual Rainbow Rocks, and I didn't really know what I was getting into because I have not really seen much of Equestria Girls other than fan art. And just fan art. Nothing else at all. Oddly enough, actually, no. That it's mostly actually been fan art. Seriously, like, Save for Work fan art is huge for it to an almost disturbing degree. Yeah. So I'm just going to jump right in and see where this goes. And considering it's DWK, he'll make some very salient points, hidden under the fact that they're completely cynical, disturbing, and with a lot of crude humor. Or, as everyone else knows it, things I love. Yeah. So yeah, let's just jump right in. You guys know the deal. Link below, original videos. Hit them up. Why I say videos plural? I must be going crazy. Oh wait, too late. Let's get started.
Okay, so it's a gloomy evening in human land, and we find ourselves in this small cafe.
So they're just starting on the human end.
But
whoa, human skin tone.
Somehow distant. They're
and
harsh
purple.
Dulled by
yeah.
an ethereal serenade which caresses our ears and completes the unsettling ambiance set by strife and this ominous green fog which settled over the...
Holy shit, we are not wasting any time here, are we? 1, 2, 3. God damn.
That is a lot of hair.
Just a coffee shop, but this is a 3-course meal we've got going on.
Really,
here.
dude?
Anyway, so Aria's like, look, I'm just
Why were
saying
they covering
we
their
already
heads? Oh, yeah,
hate
main character
ourselves
hair.
and our lives are miserable anyway. Prostitution wouldn't make it any worse, and we'd actually be making money. Listen, I am not taking dick just so we can get a nicer apartment. I'll take dick. See, Sonata will do it. She loves the cop. Listen, you dumb whores, we just need to find something substantial to make these people argue about. Then we... That doesn't work anymore, dude. This entire generation is so apathetic and self-absorbed, it's almost impossible to get them to fight with each other unless it's on Facebook. Aria?
Yeah, that's easy
Figure
there.
out a way to absorb negative energy through the internet, we could take over the entire fucking multiverse in a day. As it stands,
I want to make a joke about Twitter. I want to make a joke about Twitter. I should make a joke about Twitter.
I'd rather turn Sonata into a cocksock than make a Facebook account. I just told you guys, I don't mind taking dick. Then suddenly the end of the last movie happens, and Adagia's like, dude, do you guys know what that is? That's equestrian waifu magic, straight from the promised land of pony pussy. And Aria's all, bruh, are you thinking what I'm thinking? Yeah, if there's one thing in the multiverse that can make these motherfuckers argue enough
also,
to
just
get
realized
us
she has like a
powerful
spiky
again,
tiara on her
it's
head. What the hell?
So, does this mean I'm not taking any dick? Sonata, why do you always have to undercut my dramatic tension? Look, I'm not trying to be a jerk, okay? I'm just saying if it will make everyone's life easier. None of us are taking
she's taking
any
one for the
dick,
team.
Sonata. You ever
Maybe
think
from a
that
team.
might be the problem here?
God. Also, they're just jumping right into the human side.
We're back at Horse Girl High and
Horse Girl High.
Here,
Oh god, I hope that's actually what it's called.
Photoshop Shimmer, and she's feeling pretty down.
She stuck around.
Have you ever done something so unequivocally horrible that whether you want to or not, you can't make it right simply because no opportunity presents itself that would allow you to? Like, something of a magnitude that
Turning into a demon and ripping off part of a building?
A chance to atone for.
Honestly, there's probably a lot of people like, dude, you ripped a building. That's
she's
so
like,
metal.
hey kids, want some help with your painting? And Abby's like, yeah, actually, we need some more red, so if you could just slit your fucking throat and bleed out into this bucket
that would never work.
That
It turns
would be a
black.
huge help to everyone. Sunset may be reformed, but she's far from redeemed. I mean, of course, it's the current year, so we can all look back on this knowing exactly what's to come, but if we're talking about your average CHS student at this moment in time, it's hard to blame them for hating her after what went down back here. Well, not everyone hates her. And Pog, so, hey, Slut, get your fine ass over here. We're doing
so they're actually officially just taking out...
I actually love the fact that the story is set in a high school, because despite most likely being somewhere around a decade older than the rest of the cast, this is the actual level of maturity Sunset is at, and this is where she belongs right now.
That's an interesting way to look at it.
The real reason we're in a high school is so Hasbro can sell a bunch of dolls that don't even have fucking elbow joints, but I don't give a shit. Quote unquote authorial intent or lack thereof in this case can eat my ass. I enjoy this shit.
Yeah, we get what you were doing with
and
that
how
picture.
it affects my life.
I love the
Not
Rastafarian
what it
ponies
would make.
there.
Anyway, Sunny Bunny's chilling with the gals in their after-school leisure lounge as they
Did I
down
talk
a
about
few
mature-
gin and tonics. And
Oh,
practice
of course.
for
I was about to say
Candlelight
maturity
High's
and then that.
upcoming Ozfest tribute concert, Horsefest. And she's like, God damn it, man. I can't believe Celestia put me on blast like that.
I think it's going to be one of the most exciting events we've had at CHS since the
You literally had a demon
And
rip off the front of your
Butterball's
school
yeah,
before.
Dude, I mean, you did kind of Oklahoma the front of the school and then mind rape.
Oh,
everyone,
yeah.
so you just
Oh,
gotta
that
kinda
one.
lube
McVeigh,
up and
yeah.
take it for a while. Also, that demon getup was scanty as fuck, and I'm pretty
Honestly,
sure
it's on par with what you got
everyone
now,
saw my
actually.
gash. I know I did. Fire crotch, Sonny is a fire crotch. Darling,
Oh,
Holmes,
God.
don't even trip. It's like Fluttershy said, you blew it hard and you're gonna have to ride this out, but we really fucking like you, dude, and we got your back. Yeah, man, you can
I
turn
don't think
a
that means what
giant
you think it
fuck
means.
up into
Or
a
it does.
chance at self-improvement.
Are
as
those
long
really
as you
apples
keep
on
the
the
right attitude.
fret?
Also,
Oh,
holy
God.
shit, does the carpet really match the drapes? I wouldn't call it a carpet, more of a welcome mat. Very well
Oh,
manicured.
God.
Are we talking like triangle, landing strip? Would you guys just play your fucking music, please? So then they play the song that totally doesn't make me tear up every time. I mean, if I spent a
Why?
year after the original EQG eagerly awaiting the sequel and then heard this song and felt like the characters were personally welcoming me back to one of the few things that brings me solace in a broken, chaotic, and isolated existence, then yes, this song would have immense emotional significance to me, but that's simply not the case. Nope, totally boring. Also, AJ plays finger-style bass. Fucking
Is
props, girl.
that a
You are
thing?
a true patrician. Although, I
Also,
can't
just
say
growing
I've
ears.
ever seen a
Anyone else
bass
freaking out
with
about
only
that?
13 frets, but then again, I've never seen a girl whose head was larger than her torso. So as much as I'd love to spend half
Not touching
this
that one.
entire recap spurging out over everything that's
Oh,
wrong with the
God.
instruments, I'm just gonna shut the fuck up about it because magical horse girl.
Again, I need to point out, no one's freaking out about singing and dancing makes them grow animal attributes. Just throwing it out there. Be a lot more freaked out. Also, and this is more of my personal question, I don't know anything about music. Is fingerstyle bass... Oh, God, that really doesn't sound good when I say it that way. Is that a unique thing? Or does everyone use a pick? I was going to say a pluck. I'm probably just showing that I have no clue about music right now. To which, that would be accurate. Also, just going to point out, this right there, the symbol on it. Really, anyone? It's either a comet with a horseshoe and a rainbow coming off, or it's a horseshoe with a death laser. I think we all know which one I prefer. Just throwing that out there.
Anyway, the other interesting thing we're beginning to see here is the dynamic between Shimmer and the girls. They say you're responsible for the life you save, and it couldn't be more true in this situation.
wouldn't that
Everyone hates Sunset, and neither the story nor the characters are trying to sugarcoat it. Even Celestia was like, hey guys, remember that time Bacon Hair over here tore up the school and molested our brains? Good
God,
job,
it
by
does
the way,
look like Bacon.
Principal. You rival your four-legged counterpart for sheer tact and competence. These
To be
five are
fair, that is
Sunset's
pretty
only
accurate to how that would
friends, and
work.
that fact, combined with the very overt hostility of the rest of the school,
Yeah, that's
kicking out means
surprisingly
she's
hostile.
basically bound
Wasn't
to
expecting
them
that out of
by
anything
default.
My Little
Only
Pony
problem
related.
is they're not really sure what to do with her. Nothing drives Sunset's plight home better than
without
this
Twilight, I guess
scene.
Sunset's
She's sitting
taking
on
over.
the sidelines, watching,
Twilight,
listening
Sunset.
as the girls
Oh, God,
work
even
in
the
both
names of the-
figurative and literal
I wish I had
harmony
got that
to
sooner.
create a song. Right now, nobody knows what her place in this outfit is. If she
You're the
even has
Twilight,
one,
but they
and
wouldn't know
there's
that because there wasn't a
palpable
Twilight there.
timidity and ambivalence in
It's weird that
everything she
she's sticking
says
around
and
on this
does.
side, though.
And there I go again. We're barely past the opening scene. I'm already writing a thesis on horse girl psychology. I just don't
That's why we're here.
know how to stop myself.
Suicide. You must take your own life.
Oh shit, look who it is.
Okay,
The Brat
what the
Nader.
hell
And
was
he's
that?
like-
You guys are sounding really tight.
and Ash is like, how can you tell that from us playing music? Hey, I don't suppose you've heard from Twilight. Do you see Twilight in this room, bro? Well, no. Don't you think if she came back, she'd probably be hanging out with us right now? I mean,
Or
yeah.
stalking
So,
you.
based on this train of logic, is it not safe to conclude that she's still back in
I like how
Horseland?
this version of Rainbow Dash is
I was
actually
just-
super
look, Brett,
intelligent based on the
Twilight really
DWK
seems to
cut.
like you. Now, she is our dear, dear friend, and we love her very, very much.
Who you've
So,
known
of
for
course,
maybe
when
a
she's
few
around,
days,
you're welcome
max.
to hang out with us. However, until that point in time, take your haircut and fuck off. Okie dokie. Catch you guys later. And you should get a new shirt. That one's got it's got a tear in it. Not sure what
Oh,
you're
yeah, it
going
does.
for with that. Alrighty, assault.
I mean,
Oh
it's
my
like
God, what a
I would never
cuck.
wear
Jimmy,
shirts
dude,
that are
how could you ever
slightly
date
torn.
that guy? And Sonny's like,
The old me really was just awful, wasn't she?
look, man, the whole succubus demon thing we can get over, but this we're probably gonna give you shit about for a while. So,
That sounds like a
little
friend,
later,
yeah.
and Sonny's walking through the halls looking for someone to bum a stove off of, and who should we run into at this very
Waifu
moment?
material.
But, holy
Evil
shit.
waifu material.
Okay, see, this is the first time we see the sirens in their normal clothes, and all right, Sonata, you're good. Excellent color coordination, relatively
Looks like something pretty
modest,
guardian
but
one
not
will wear.
without a little flair.
Actually,
I love the
yeah, I
collar,
think she has a
gives the
jacket like
top
that.
some pop. The bracelets add a little edge, but remain squarely within the
Without the
boundaries
spikes, yeah,
of
I think
good
she has those
taste.
too.
10 out of 10, absolutely stellar. You're a hero of fashion. Okay, now Arya, I'm not trying to be a
You look
dick,
like you
but
should be in
that
Mad Max.
shade of green should really just stay more on the
It's
accent
the
side
shirt,
of things. I would
jacket
have gone
thing.
for something darker, maybe a jacket that matched the color of your
Oh, that actually does look
wristbands
better.
with the collar that matched the color of your
Or even just a
pants,
dark red,
because
yeah.
that green is just a little too much, and it doesn't
It's-
go
it
well
is
with
the
this
translation.
like yellowish off-white shirt you got here. I don't know. I feel
Off-white?
like your entire top deal is just way too bright and lacks contrast. Also, the ripped sleeves—that's a little too hot topic, bro.
I
I'm
wasn't
just
gonna
saying.
say that,
Still,
but
I'm
he's
not
right.
gonna nitpick. You do you. Just a friendly little addition.
I really hope there's a
perspective for you. I
Rastafarian
still
human
give it
for Equestria girl.
7.5 out of 10.
Or just a Rastafarian.
Then
Technically
we
hippie, but
have
it's not as fun to say.
this situation. Why is everything purple?
80s.
What are you trying
You
to
look like an 80s
accomplish
hair
with these
band
sleeves here, dude?
wrapped into
What
a single
century
person.
do you think it is right now? What
Really?
do you even call this?
Yeah.
Your pants and your
Again,
shirt
looks like an
are
80s
attached. It's like a
headbanger
onesie,
music.
a jumpsuit.
Honestly, even
Hold
the
on,
hair
let me
fits it.
Google this shit. What? Oh. A siren suit. Okay, granted, that is clever. I will give
Really?
you that, but considering the result,
actually
I don't know if selecting your out.
Okay, one. That's an actual real fashion choice? I was actually about to throw a bunch of shade on it because I could, and DWK, thank you for pointing out that that's a legitimate choice that had to take actual thought on the part of the people who created this to come up with something that completely talked about who they are and at the same time seems to look incredibly stupid and villainous yet at the same time is a real thing fitting what you needed perfectly. If he hadn't just pulled up the link, I would not have believed it was a thing. Damn.
Outfit based on a pun is necessarily advisable. Why is this so poofy? You're poofy enough up here.
Still think it's
This
more
is
80s
enough
though.
Poof for your entire crew, right?
It's
here.
the hair. It's
Sweet,
definitely the hair.
Merciful Jesus Christ! What on earth are these things? Look, yeah, I get it. You've all got your
She
little
likes
symbol cutie mark
gold.
thingies. Sonata's got a patch on her shirt. Arya's
Oh, yeah, I
got a
just
belt
noticed those.
buckle and hair thingies. But those are like, things that make sense that like people will wear. People have belt buckles and designs on their shirts, but who wears pins on their legs? Okay.
I actually know people who do that.
I could.
It's
deal
because
with it.
they
I
ran
could
out of
deal
shirt space
with
for pins,
all
but-
of it if it weren't for the leggings. Like Adagio, look, I'm a huge fan. I love you, babe. I really do. But you look like a walking personality disorder. And Shimmy's like,
Oh,
hey,
God, it's
are
accurate.
you the villains for this one? And Adagio's like,
What gave you that thought?
oh, shit. Well, unfortunately, I don't have magic right now, so I'm gonna have to bash your skulls in with a pipe. No, don't worry. This movie is a low-key slice of life high school drama. We're
Low-key?
just the bitchy transfer students who suck the magic out of your lives and conquer your social
But they're
life.
already in high school. What would be
Alright,
different?
Seems legit. Peace. Adagio,
I know what I said.
What the fuck was that? What? I'm doing some foreshadowing for the audience. Get off my back. They already know what's going on. Keep the shit on the DL for Christ's sake. Okay, you dumb sluts. We need some basic character types. Nothing too complex, mind
God.
you. Just a minimal set of easily parsable personality characteristics that'll make us into waifu material for the slavering masses. Sonata, you be the cute, stupid one. Can I make up my own backstory? story? No, that's what fan fiction is for. The less specific we get, the better. Come on, man.
That
Can I
is-
at least have
does
like
work with
one
it.
personality quirk? Fine, just keep it simple. How about
I don't know, but I love how they give her the big happy
tacos.
eyes.
I don't know. Sounds kind of dumb. I don't think it'll catch on, but whatever. Now, Aria, you're gonna be the bitchy tsundere one.
Really? Because I
Fine,
thought
it's
that
not
was
like
already
I
taken.
want to or anything.
Perfect. Anyway, I of course will be the sexy, seductive one. Don't we all kind of want to be that though? I mean, we're trying to be good waifus here, right? Maybe you should go for something with a little more nuance to it, you know? Oh, here we fucking go every goddamn time. I'm not saying it's a bad idea.
I love how he's
maybe
doing
we
this
should
entire
sit
bit
down and
between them,
finesse
trying to
this
figure out
a
what
little bit
personality type's
more,
gonna
like
ape.
write up some character sheets or whatever. Sonata, nobody fucking cares. We're not trying to win a goddamn Oscar here. I just think you
I
guys
kinda
are
want him just to say at the
underestimating
end, by the way,
people.
they were
Like, doesn't a
nominated
more
for, like, a
developed
children's
and
Oscar.
emotionally involving
Would they? I have
character
no idea.
make a better waifu by default? Why go to all that trouble when you can just give these idiots a template and let them fill in the blanks with their own retarded
spend more.
headcanons? You get broader appeal, and the best fucking part is most of them are so autistic they can't even separate the source material from the shit they made up, so they'll all start bickering amongst themselves about whose personal interpretation is the right one. You know what?
I don't like that he's
can't
right.
really argue with that.
But
See, I know what
forgetting
I'm
which
doing.
is the real
Christ,
one is a
it's like
thing that no all
defending a
fandoms.
goddamn dissertation. Yo,
Warhammer
can we
40K has that a
please
lot.
get on with this shit? I just want to go home and masturbate, okay? It's all I have left.
Anyway, then we get this scene, and Jesus Christ, all this gyrating and hip swiveling and the faces they're making.
Look, I get this is a slight upgrade from our normal little girls show.
Oh,
'cause
God.
It's supposed to be a tween-age girls show, and maybe
I'm
I'm
just
out of
saying,
touch
they
with
know their
modern
fan base.
Children's television, but
Oh.
this is like overtly sexual. I don't even need porn of these characters. I can just jack off to this.
Just to be clear though,
Good
please
to know.
do continue making porn of them, especially Arya getting fucked in the ass.
Also, Adagio, I owe you an apology. Your clothes look goofy as fuck when you were walking around and talking, but when you're singing and throwing your hips
Again,
like a
80s.
wrecking ball,
80s hairband. It's why I thought of that.
It draws attention to all the right places. I concede this one entirely.
I wonder if that's why they
earned
called
my
it Siren
respect
Suit in
in
real life.
several of my old socks. So the
Oh,
entire school
God,
starts
the
arguing about
freaking-
which of these three is the best waifu and who they belong to, because that is proper protocol when you meet someone who has the same waifu as you. You know, don't congratulate one another on your good taste and have an interesting discussion about this character you love so much. Start screeching at each other about who she would like better. I know that
He just had to
sounded
make
like
it relatable
sarcastic
and
commentary or
realistic,
something,
damn
but
it.
I'm being serious. This is what I do. Out
I
of
love the Rasta Pony
curiosity,
standing
I
in
ran
for
a poll
DWK
a
at
couple
this
weeks
point.
ago to see which siren people liked the best, and the results were exactly as
Sucks.
expected.
Oh,
Anyway, the
God.
sirens use their student bodies
Yeah,
to
that's usually
hypnotize
how it
Horse
goes.
Girl High's unfortunate populace into making their concert a musical
breathe it.
waifu faggotry competition.
Ozfest.
And Sunny Bun is like, okay,
God,
it's definitely
really?
time to go get an adult. And Human Celeste
Have you
like,
seen the
sorry,
adults?
dude, but schools can't actually discipline students anymore. Every time we try now, some whack job parent blows us out on Facebook, so we just gave up. Joke's on them.
Yeah,
in
that's
the
better
long
than it
run,
actually
but
is.
My hands are
Used to
tied.
be
And
just
then Human
getting a
Moon
bunch
is
of
like,
lawsuits
Sunset
going.
Shimmer is just eager to make someone else out to be a bad element, so that her actions at the fall formal will become old news.
okay, I have had
What?
enough. Look, Principal says Celestia may not be the brightest of the bunch, but high school principal is a pretty shit job, so at the end of the day, they're probably lucky to have her when she's not being brain buggered by booty calling the sugar
Wait, did she
lumps
just get
over
brain
here. But
buggered?
This
Oh.
cunt, I don't care if she's under the swivel hip mind meld. Even without it, she's a fucking moron, and right now she's being an outright shitty person. Celestia was just like, sorry, can't help you, but this belt around her shirt wearing bitch is straight up talking shit about poor Sunny Buns here. This woman should not be an educator or probably even allowed near children. I bet she goes walking around during
Slithering
break and lunch
noises.
just looking for an excuse to put someone in detention. I bet she accuses
Considering how
this
many
guy
people
of
I
being
know in
high
high
all
school
the
who did
time
that.
for no fucking reason.
Yeah, that's
and
probably
calls
a
his
thing.
parents in and tells them she thinks he's selling
Too
pot to
realistic.
the other students. Never
Is
mind,
that
he actually
Derby?
wasn't
Oh,
high
God.
that day. He was just
Really,
tired
guys?
because he was up late doing his fucking homework like he was fucking supposed to. And never mind all the other times he totally
Also, just
was
realized
high
that's
and
the
she
Rasta
didn't
Pony
even
human.
notice. And now it's
Oh.
her fault that
He's
his
a male.
parents searched his room and his
Oh.
computer and got rid of all his porn and sent him to counseling. You fucking kids have it
You
so
monsters.
goddamn easy now with your free streaming sites. Do you have any idea how hard it was to get obscure fetish porn back then?
Oh,
Especially
God.
if you were underage. Fuck you, Human Luna. I hope you enjoy slash tires and laxatives in your coffee.
Okay, yeah, of all the things he said, I'm still stuck on the fact that a siren suit is a literal thing. Mostly because I don't know anything about fashion. I don't follow his trends, as you can probably guess accurately. But the fact that that's actually a real thing, they kitted her out in it, And that, as dumb as it looks normally, it apparently functioned well to highlight exactly what that entire scene with them and the excessive amounts of gyration were doing. Yeah. It's that blend of stupid and yet actually a real thing that I just find hilarious and moderately shocking. Yeah, the fact that DWK devolved into actual criticism and critique with really good viewpoints and psychological analyzation, that's DWK at this point. We all know he does this. I don't think he can help it. And I am honestly a little worried that it's not so much that he's analyzing it, that I honestly respect. It's that, how to put it? There's a lot of references to darker material. I'm like, has anyone considered maybe checking up on this guy? Because all I know is he's only made this series, and I'm kind of wondering, okay, when does this series end, and should we be worried about him? Because there's a legitimate amount of pretty dark references every now and again with rope circles you put your head through. Am I the only one just noticing that? Like, they're getting more common. I mean, I know there's more, but this is a bit older now, and it's actually starting to get concerning. I like what he says. I like what he does. I like his commentary, but it does seem like he's almost betraying that there's more going on, and maybe I'm reading too much into it. I really hope I'm reading too much into it. Yeah. Let's see what the future episodes go through, because there's more. There's a lot more, and I like his commentary style, but I'm starting to get a little concerned because the prevalence is increasing, and that shows that he might be having this on the brain more, because when you frequently make certain jokes and frequent references, then it shows what's on your mind. I make a dumb amount of jokes all the time that are really cringy because I think about cringy stuff all the time. That's just my personality. I can't stop it. I don't actually try either, which is why, but still. And on his end, I might be getting a little nervous. Yeah, so someone in the comments says, yeah, by the way, I won't be surprised. But I'm hoping I'm wrong. So we're just going to see where this goes, and really hoping I do find out I'm wrong. Yeah, this got a little more dark than I expect, especially since the source material's gyration-y. I don't even think that's a word. But we can all agree it's accurate. Yep. Still, I knew no idea what's up with them. It's like, oh, hey, gas that makes everyone fight. It's like they said something about how Last Jedi is a good movie. I actually liked it. And now the comment section will be filled with hate. I'm evil, fear me. Yeah, see you guys in the next one. Adios.